As a full-grown man-child who's seen way too much anime at this point, I can proudly say most of it sucks. Even as a kid, I thought it was dumb. And then I hit puberty in middle school and I was weirdly drawn to it for some reason. But then at some point I grew tired of it, and mainly has to do with those stupid freaking Welcome to the Only Facts game show, where we see how many of these anime cliches have you seen in at least 3 anime. Number 1, nosebleeds. Number 2, a random panty shot. And finally, number 3, girl who wants guy but doesn't know how to express it, so she beats them up and is mean to him. If you got all those right, you win all of the attention of every female character in the show. I'm not even scratching the surface of the amount of anime cliches there are. I'm sure you guys in the comments can think of way more than what I said in the video. And that's, in my opinion, one of the biggest problems we have in anime right now. Sure, I know you can make the argument of, oh, that's just how it is nowadays, or it's just the anime style, but that's such a poor excuse for it to ruin actual good stories. Mushoku Tensei, I feel like, is the show that suffers from this problem the most. It's an amazing story about a 40-year-old shut-in who gets a chance to rebuild his life in a really well-done fantasy setting. And yet, it is ruined by him being so unnecessarily perverted. This is one of the main parts of the character, and I know, I get it, he's 40 years old, he was a shut-in, but does he really need to be banging the 13-year-old girl? I don't think so. My brother, who doesn't like anime, who I was trying to convince to watch this show because most of it's actually really good, saw one of the weird scenes one time and was like, yeah, this show isn't for me. And now he'll probably never watch anime because he's gonna assume most of it is like this, which, to be honest, is pretty valid. Most of these cliches are pretty hard to escape when you're first trying to get into anime. So let's be realistic then. What do these cliches add other than your little wiggle worm getting some excitement or a desperate attempt at... So this might just be a cultural difference, but most anime is not funny to me, except for the Ghost Stories dub.
Drop the Krispy Kreme, Serpico! We need your help here!
My house look like my father and my brother after 9 months or something.
Yeah,
The American term for fan service is by making the fans happy, adding in callbacks or an Easter egg of something they like. For example, Star Wars. Actually, pretty much all of Star Wars is fan service at this point. Han Solo showing up in The Force Awakens and everyone clapping in the theater.
We're home.
That's fan service. Versus in anime, we're gonna show you some melons. As much as I have my issues with anime, it doesn't mean the medium has nothing good to offer. Just because a lot of these shows suffer from problems like that, doesn't mean you should give up on finding good anime. Japanese style animation is such a beautiful form of art, and it's so sad to see as a fan, so many good shows being plagued by anime tropes. Besides, who watches anime anyways? Just read the manga.
I'm a motherfucking dead man who walks around with